Hello, beautiful people of the internet. My name is Tam Dang, and welcome to my channel. I am doing a fresh start, new slate. This is gonna be the first video of my new channel. It's gonna be called Tam Dang Life. So, welcome. Anyways, the true purpose of this video is to reflect over what has been my 2025. It is currently 1:54, I believe, a.m. And it just turned 2026. So happy New Year's, everyone. It has been quite the year. I've had the highest highs and the lowest lows. It just hasn't been consistent with vibes, I guess. I think this would be beneficial to myself, as this would kind of be some type of journal. I did also want to start doing long form content, so this would help me as well. Within this past year, I have been through a lot of stuff, either good or bad, both good and bad. The good, I went to the biggest festival in America, EDC Las Vegas, and I got to see so many good artists, and I had the time of my life with a third of the group that I met a while ago. But it was still a fun time, so that's pretty good. I also got to see the rest of that group in New York and went to the club with them. I got to see my friend from my branch campus, Penn State Harrisburg. I got to see my favorite EDM artist 5 times, right? Twice at EDC Las Vegas, 3 times in Philly, right? And that was just insane. I got to see Keshi. I got to graduate. I don't know why I forgot it, but I got to graduate from Penn State main campus. So that was a blast as well. It is around 7 months since I graduated. So it has been a little bittersweet, you know? I don't get to see my friends as often. I don't get to see a lot of just the same people I see every day that I have for the last 2 years. But honestly, that's just life. That is life. Now, to be honest, my lows were mostly from my love life. My love life has not been the best. I just get kind of like, I don't know. I just get discouraged from my love life a lot of the times because it just hasn't gone my way. But I am just trying to relearn that it's their life. I really can't control that, and I really shouldn't overthink the situation that much. Because I've had like 3 talking stages, and they all just ended meh. They all just ended meh. Honestly, to begin the year, I kind of tried to rush something with someone, but I was not in the right headspace for that. And then near graduation, I started to like a girl, and honestly, it felt more natural. It felt more easy. It felt easier to talk to her just because it felt like I was connecting on such a crazy level. It felt like I was she was actually practically everything I kind of wanted in a girl. Just, I don't know. I could be stretching it a bit, but just her lifestyle, like just her mannerism, her appearance. Let's not lie now. Like, you'll like a girl because of her appearance at first. At times, right? But I didn't really think of her in that way until later, when I truly got to talk to her on multiple occasions, one-on-one, and I thought it was going somewhere, but no. And then I tried to rush something with her low-key by trying to invite her to a lantern festival. And guess what? Those aren't platonic. After that, it was just endless downloads, re-downloads of just dating apps. And I was talking to a girl from Hinge. She was very nice. She's like, she's on Book Talk and everything. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just, what is it? Stuff she reads. Honestly, it's probably super sane with my other friends. I don't know. But she's a cool person, though. She's actually a pretty cool person. She was collecting Pokemon cards just like me. And she was like from hour and a half away from me, I think. But yeah. And then, yeah, the last person I talked to, I met her on TikTok. And conversations was good until I tried too much. And that was definitely on me. That was 100% on me. I tried way too much. But I thought I saved it a bit. But then we just didn't. I mean, she got busy. She got busy over time, and I can't really complain about that. We technically did end it off with me just giving a whole paragraph, but at the same time, it was kind of unnecessary because she was operating off her own time, and it's just not my life. It's not my life. I was under different impressions, and that was just my mistake. I did hit her up about information about a DS, but very random. Low-key rude. I have just been chasing a feeling every time. And that feeling is just deep connection. Just chasing that feeling of being in a relationship. It kind of pains me because I just have not acted the best within this past year. I always wanted like just one person, right? I just always wanted to be with my one true love. I wanted to be the one who just sweeps her off her feet and she'll just fall in love with me. And then I have a wife and kids, and then we just live happily ever after, like a fairy tale. But no, I am a man in the 21st century where I am part of hookup culture and all that bullshit. But that is okay because honestly, I just need to connect with myself more. There are some things within myself that I don't feel as connected to. One's kind of being my spirituality. I just have not been taking care of my mental as well as I should have. Yeah, within this past month, it was just steadily downing. I'm not gonna do anything rash, let's be honest. But at the same time, it's just painful. Just going throughout each day with a heavy heart and thinking like, wow, is this really gonna be every day? Is this gonna be the rest of my life? And I think I should be building my mental fortitude that I had a few years ago. Because a few years ago, I started reading Vagabond. And some of the things in Vagabond has somewhat shifted my philosophy within life. And sometimes I would slip and go out of that philosophy or just not be on my path. But genuinely, I should try to pick a different path, because if I just keep on rolling off the path that I was, which I already have, to be honest, like I've practically thrown out that path. But if I go a different route in what I want to do in my life, then that's how I know I can succeed in the life that I want. I believe that I should be alone for a good amount of time before I should truly be comfortable with possibly pursuing love. But within the last month, I tried to deactivate my Instagram and just delete TikTok for a good bit, just because it just wasn't good for my mental. I was seeing clips of couples that I envy. I was seeing clips of things from like Red Pill that was kind of feeding my mental. Really bad things. Like we're talking like, oh, like let's be an incel or something. I don't know. But there's just a lot to social media that has really shifted my mind. And I realized that it's not what they say that is true. It's what my mind thinks is true. And so that's what's creating my heavy heart. That's what's making me so depressed all the time. And honestly, I needed some type of reset. Within this next 2 or 3 days, I will be compiling a list of things that I want to do on my bucket list. And yes, we are gonna be trying to finish them. Because honestly, life is short. I should really stop overthinking the littlest things, because if I'm preoccupied by a leaf, I'll miss the tree. If I'm preoccupied by the tree, I'll miss the whole forest. Just try to live life the way I want it to, not in accordance to how someone else wants it to, or someone that I really like wants it to. No, how I want it to. So, yeah. Hopefully you enjoy my journal, but I will see you some other time. So, peace.